folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the -38.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. This defense, all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. The defense getting pushed back. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They cap the drive with 6 points. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs, it's Robinson. And that's a solid gain from the defense able to bring him down.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation.
They pressure and get him. The loss. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running.
Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Oklahoma's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Remember, the last time they played, Texas squeaked out. This one, that was a painful one for the Sooner Nation.
You know, Chris, to me, Texas and OU is one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth. And remember when Bob Stoops first... Oklahoma, he seemed to have the upper hand, and then Vince Young in that 2005 magical season for Texas ended up changing that forever. Now it's gone back and forth ever since.
And the one moves the ball.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. from the shotgun. It's a handoff. He can go. Make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to create here on the move. All the way to the end zone. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down, looking to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. He finally make the stop right near midfield on first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive. Up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on the run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 3rd and short now for the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Nowhere to run. Up around him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The Sooners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So second down after the incompletion. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown. Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The sure hands. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Close to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a trying to find room. It's Robinson. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. And here he goes. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That's reeled in. It's Sategna. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback still eluding the pressure. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field. Instead, they give up the 1st down, so the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Grab made by the tight end. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect, and then went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. Trapped again in the pocket. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners looking to count the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The defense has stuffed them twice in a row. Will they try to throw for it here on 3rd down? Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this driving.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Defense is coming after him.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big
They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, Chris, halftime is about...
Sooners offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
Now, a fourth down.
The Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. That gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Nice grab. It's Sategna. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. He's going to pull it down and run. Crosses the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life. Offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Using his legs on the scramble, and he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. And the Sooners come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdowns. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a late deep shot. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. And the Gators will put total leather to crank us up. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's
breaks into the open. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Lost the fire on second down. Rush is on him. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. They make the tackle after he gets two down to the 25. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. Five-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a five-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Kent. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fitted in the window for the score.
I don't know how many.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. He's going to run it across the 45. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Kearney. Made a defender miss. He smashes his way through again. And run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The screen, he's got wheels. Turns it on in midfield. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kent. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run, still looking. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Sooners are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Thomas. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sooners! He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Turning on the Jets. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Grabbed in the back of the field. It's Kent. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The roll and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The big explosive play put them right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. He threw a couple of costly interceptions in that loss last week, but a really good job to take care of the football in this one.
And Reese, at that position, you better have a short term.
Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the... With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Oklahoma's offense will have the football first. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact.
Turning it on! Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Kearney. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I love offensive coordinators that are not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Here's the pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he drops. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from... Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there... Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Here's a heat. He'll throw it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tatum. Makes his man miss. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2. Oh, he's got some space. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Got it set up on the outside. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, five-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
He'll try to do it himself. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Making side adjustments here. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just to make that catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin. The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Moving away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell him. He wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And he was loose and out the gate. It doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the Heat, trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kearney. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit?
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners are threatening on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Kent. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon.
And into the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Catch in the middle. It's Kent. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Complete to the left.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Last chance coming up. A shot for the end zone. He knocked it away. Incomplete and saved the game as this one is over. Not all close games are